No, it's alright.
Yeah, you're okay, man.
Yeah, no, I was working on that. I don't even know if I want to finish it because it's like bittersweet, kind of.
Dude, it's okay, man. You just... Let me see. Let's see.
So
Let me give it a look. Let me give it a look.
it's a voice text.
Aw.
Uh,
Aw. That's adorable.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, doesn't really mean anything.
I mean, doesn't have to. It means something to you, man.
Not really.
Well, okay. Doesn't have to mean anything to anyone. It can be as simple as nothing.
Well, I mean, it kind of does, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
You know, shit with girls.
Yeah. Look, you don't have to explain it, man. I get it.
Well, I'm not really. I don't know if I really have much of an explanation for anything. I'm just, you know, I don't know if I even want to finish it, but at the same time, I kind of said I would, but it's like, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
It's just like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? You know what I mean?
Right. We all have those moments of like, what am I doing? Who am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I should write on here, I'm eating. I am eating.
Are you like muted through the?
No.
No.
I should, I'm letting them know. I am eating.
Right.
Just in case. Just in case somebody comes in and it's like, no drawing? You guys are just talking? It's like, I don't have a just talking stream. Like
a podcast?
Yeah.
I think a podcast would be fun. I wanted to do that with some friends, but I don't really know what we would talk about. It's like one of those situations where you just have to wing it every time, you know?
Yeah. Thanks, JD. I mean, we could you could always set up a topic. So the best thing about a podcast is that you already have the topic in mind. So what do you want to talk about? Wow. I mean, you could talk about like, hey, I like 40K. Let's make a podcast about that.
Money?
No, 40K is in the Warhammer.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we should talk about $40,000. I like that idea.
I like $40,000. I would like us
ways
all
to make a shitload of money.
How would we split it 3 ways?
Well, I don't know if splitting it really would end well. I think what would be a better option is coming up with a plan for each and every one of us to have a way of actually making money and then helping each other maintain those things so that way we all have our own profits, you know?
Hey,
See, you chose a much better option than I had thought of. I was thinking we kill off one person and we split it 20.
It's called capitalism, not communism.
Hey, Ramiel. How are you? I'm eating right now. I'm eating my Swedish meatball from Boston Market, which I had their Boston Market. Shit, what did I have? It was, I think it was no, it was the chicken. It was the chicken Parmesan. It was the chicken Parmesan the other day, and I gotta say, not good.
Yes, Goat is eating balls.
No, I'm not eating balls. No.
Goat is eating balls.
Oh.
Imagine. Look at this dude eating balls and shit.
That's not my podcast.
Yeah. That's a podcast idea. Let's just talk about balls.
Jamie, pull up that video of goat eating balls.
No, Jamie, don't. Bring up my favorite scene from that movie.
Jamie, pull up that one video of that bear watching goat eat balls.
Dude, that would be the weirdest fame. As someone who has no idea about what being famous is, I'm just this guy.
I thought you were gonna say, as someone who knows something about eating balls.
I thought he was going that direction too.
No, no.
100%. That's what it sounded like.
Wow.
He has experience in eating balls.
Wow.
Oh man. But yeah, no, I mean, if we're gonna talk about money-wise, I mean, I don't think splitting it would be a good idea because then people won't be happy.
Yeah, we kill whoever's the unhappy one, and then.
Wow.
So the best solution would be to come up with ways to have our own sources of income, so that way, you know, nobody has to split anything, and then you could just end up helping each other out, get even more sources of income.
Sounds like
Right.
Mr. Beast right there. Oh man, I saw the craziest video the other day on that Helly sent me. It was a TikTok of Christians against Mr. Beast,
Sounds like a great video.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
Sounds like a bunch of old people who don't really understand
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, they don't actually understand why people love Mr. Beast, or like, I like him. Do you know
You know,
why?
I never really watched none of his stuff, so I have no opinion on the guy.
Well, I have an opinion of him, even though, no, I'm not eating balls,
Yes, God
Rat.
is
No,
eating balls.
no, no, don't.
Yes, rat. He's actively eating a meatball, so quite literally
He is
eating a ball.
swallowing them whole.
So he gave kids, blind kids, the ability to see.
Oh, I know about this shit.
Yeah.
This was great.
And people got mad at him for giving them the sight and being like, well, he's exploiting them. I guess, but also you
They can
gave,
see now.
yeah, you literally cured them of blindness. You know what? I think one outweighs the other. Yeah, he is exploiting them, but he's actually helping them instead of these fucking terrible videos where you've seen these people who are like, here you go, you get $1,000 to a homeless man, or like they give him a new car, and then
Right.
they can't pay for it.
It ends up just screwing him.
Yeah, it ends
Yeah.
up making it worse than it actually helps. Because they don't have money, they don't have anything. Like, they didn't give them anything, they just gave them a car. It's just like
Say,
Oprah
"Here, have the
Winfrey
car."
giving people cars, and it's not what people need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh damn, look, I got a car and I have no source of income, so now I can't pay for insurance or maintenance.
Yeah, we're fucked.
fuel.
Thanks.
And it's
Thanks.
a legal requirement to have insurance too, so it's just gonna get towed away or repossessed or
Yeah,
something.
immediately taken away. Yeah.
You can't even enjoy it. You got that
And I
one
don't
gas
even
tank
think they
and that's
can.
about it.
I don't think they can even sell it.
No, they
Because
probably could. If it's under their name, they could totally do that. But
I mean, technically, it's not under your name until you have proof of insurance.
no, it's the title. If you have the title, then it's yours.
Yeah.
Insurance has nothing to do with actually owning the car. It just means protecting the car
Mhm.
and
Right.
making sure it's legal to drive.
Right.
But owning the car is all about the title.
Yeah. No, it's
So-
just I've seen a bunch of those videos where these assholes aren't actually helping out. And when Mr. Beast comes out and actually helps people, people are like, oh, he's exploiting them. And it's like, okay. But he's actually helping out, and people have looked back into it, and he's kept his word of helping people out. He hasn't done it just for views. He has kept his word. afterwards.
No, he cured a bunch of blind kids. How terrible.
How terrible.
Hold on, did he really actually cure a bunch of blind kids?
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
And
it
then-
could. We'll
'Cause
find
if this
out.
if this is a real thing, that is
I think
sad.
it was more along the lines of people who were losing their sight but couldn't pay for the surgery they needed,
Right.
so he paid for it. I think that's what the video was.
Okay, so that's like infinitely better than.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not going up to blind people, touching them on the forehead. And be like,
YouTube
"You're
star
cured."
Mr. Beast helps 1,000 blind people see again by sponsoring cataract surgeries.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So
that's
he's
pretty damn
paying
good
for the
people,
surgery.
Yeah,
And
he's.
that's out of his own pocket too.
Yep.
Okay, that I can respect that guy then. See, I don't really know why people would get mad at that. That's pretty stupid, to be honest.
Actually,
If
that
you-
was in the video, Edmund, because his name was Beast. They were like, he probably has a 666 tattoo. And I'm like, is this a parody of Christians or is this Christian?
Probably. No, I don't think I've ever met anyone who's that insane. That's probably just a bunch of internet weirdos
Oh,
being
they're-
stupid.
I live in Alabama, man. They are here.
They're usually the older people who don't really understand shit.
Oh yeah, they're in a van and they're outside of Walmart with picket signs.
Like how they just fear the word beast.
Yeah.
As if the very dog they own isn't a beast.
Yeah. Or like Monster energy drinks. Like I remember one time this
I've
guy
seen
was
that
like,
video.
it's just so crazy. They're just like, the monster is in them, and it's like, what? What the fuck?
Oh, did you see that video of the girl who goes really in depth with it?
Yeah.
With like the entire logo meaning 666.
I mean, if you
It's
compare it
just,
to
like,
ancient,
really in-
like very ancient numerals from Hebrew, I mean, yeah, it kind of matches, but it's just an M, like a claw shape. That's all it is.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be. And then like some ladies like, look at it. It's like, I think the designer thought of that. I don't think the editor or anybody else thought of that. They probably were like, dude, that's wicked. And then the artist is like, bro, it's like this. And they're like, wicked metal. And not like, oh my god, yes, the devil. They were probably like, yeah, that'll get everybody's attention right there. Fuck yeah.
I don't know. I don't really even like Monster just because it don't really taste good to me.
Oh, it doesn't taste it smell the smell of it alone makes me it makes me sick. So I'm like eh.
Yeah, I've tried that stuff. I tried, what is it, the nitro version of it, where it's like literally infused with nitrogen. And I mean, sure, it gets the job done, but it just don't taste too good.
They have that in Monster?
Yeah, there's they've got nitrogen infused Monster.
Oh, I've never seen those.
I've
Just
seen
the
him
white
like
can.
I've
Hey,
seen it
Sheila.
like twice down here in Texas. So,
Dude, as someone who lives close to the Coca-Cola bottling plant where most of the monsters are made, yeah. We live pretty close, about 2 hours away.
who?
Me?
Oh,
I'm saying we as me. I'm sorry. As me and my roommates.
I was like, I don't know no Coca-Cola plant around here. I know a warehouse, but no.
I thought you were turning into the little brain and you're gonna change your name to We.
Us.
I
Come
hate
on,
that
little-
I
stuff.
miss him so much.
What
I'm
the-
so glad he doesn't get off the ship. I'm so
Are you
glad
talking
he
about
dies.
Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro,
I'm so glad he fucking dies.
Yeah, I just got the game maybe like 4 days ago, and I've been hooked on it. But that first scene, just like where
Us.
they're in the ship, and I tore out the brain from this guy's head, and I was like, oh, this is gross. This is bad.
Bad.
And I thought the whole game was just gonna be basically Doom Eternal on steroids from that point on.
Dude, I wish. And you know what they said? You know what somebody said in a fucking weird thread? I was looking up, like, are they going to do, what is it called? Let me think for a second. Give me a thought. Oh God, it's a D&D play thing. I forget what it's called. It's with the vampire. He's his name spelled backwards is DeHarts.
I'm so confused.
I'm lost. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I am like so lost right now. I'm just gonna drink a can of Nas.
Strahd. Yes.
Strahd.
Yeah.
That's Strahd?
Yeah. Strahd spelled backwards is DeHarts.
DeArts.
Darts.
Oh, it's darts. You saying it's so weird. It's darts. You saying it's so
always say it DeHarts.
Man, I'm having an aneurysm right now trying to process what's going on.
Okay, so I was looking on a thread to find if they were going to make an expansion or they had talked about it, because the game is really, really fun, and going to Curse of Strahd would be fun is what I thought. And then someone said randomly, they're like, I don't think they can do horror. Did you play the beginning of the game?
No, that shit was... It got me kind of squirmish.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a video game, but fuck, I mean, I kind of just remembered a few things I've seen, but... You know, that's definitely some horror aspect to it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then it was like, what the fuck you mean, mind flayer tadpole? Get that shit out of my head. I don't want to have I want my brain to be like some weird whatever that thing is.
What? So where are you so far in the game?
Right now I'm currently in the process of rescuing that druid guy in the goblin camp.
Okay.
And I've killed Priestess Gut. And I'm supposed to kill the other two goblin leaders, and I don't know where they are in the camp.
Did you okay, the other one is over there. He's screaming hard. You'll see him. He's pretty hard to miss. Like he's got, you'll start a cutscene and everything. And then the other elf lady is
Elf lady?
The drow elf.
Yeah, she's a drow. It's not a goblin.
Okay, right. So
you're looking
just
for
find a goblin and an elf.
Yeah, drow, yeah.
Okay,
And
right.
if you find the luring eye, you're really close to where she is.
Yeah.
That's the purple one, right? The purple
floating eye,
Okay,
yeah.
She's like
off at that
right
part.
next to that.
Yeah,
I
she's
left off right there.
yeah, she's right there. So what I did, I got a keg of explosive powder and oil, and I just blew them both up.
You know, I thought one of the enemies was that one guy with who was like worshipping the goddess of pain or whatever the fuck it was.
Absolute, yeah.
I was like, okay, maybe this is one of the bad guys.
Is he in
right?
the-
I ended up.
Is he in the cage or where is he?
No, he's not in the cage. He's there in the corner at like some weird shrine, like with candles surrounding a puddle of his own blood.
Oh no, I don't know who that
Beating
is.
himself with like a fucking mace.
Oh
and I was like,
yeah. He's just a character later in the game.
yeah, so I went up to him thinking that he was like someone I'm supposed to, you know, take care of,
Merc,
so to
yeah.
speak, right? And I go up there and then he's like, oh yeah, I worship this goddess. And I was like, okay, maybe I should just play along and maybe I'll unlock some things. I ended up getting hit with a mace about 7 times.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Did we all
Meanwhile, that
fucking
freaking-
collectively do it? Because I did too.
I ended up getting hit with a mace while this freaking vampire elf that's in my party is just like, oh yes. And I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
right? And
no.
then the freaking guy with the mace is being all weird and shit. Like,
I
Like,
thought he
okay,
was
there's the-
because the door he has you look at. I thought it was a door and not just a wall. So I thought if I let
No,
if I let him
he's
beat me
fucking
up, he'd
tricking
open
you.
the damn door.
He's tricking
Yeah.
you. That's what's happening. He's
so I was
tricking
like,
to
okay,
beat you
this is-
up. That's what I think.
I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like the super strange sexual tension behind every fucking hit. I'm like, no, I'm done. I just quit and then use like 6 healing potions to try to recover all my fucking hit points.
Just do a short rest.
Well, that's the thing. I'm on a time crunch because I'm still trying to get those. I haven't slept or rested in the game yet at all.
Right?
I've been playing the game for 4 days.
You can.
I know.
You know
I can,
you can, and it doesn't affect anything. You know that, right?
No, I don't want to turn into a mind flayer.
You're not going to.
What do you mean?
You can't. Story-wise, sorry, you can't.
You'll proceed later on, and it'll give you more of an explanation to why you're not turning.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
we're-
basically, I was supposed to. I've gotten so far from the story that I should have already turned into one at this point.
Yes. If we were going by actual game logic, you would have already turned. So
No, like just straight up with. I talked to that. What was it? Nettie, the little druid healer, who told me to go get the other druid leader.
yeah.
Right? She said I should have turned by the time I had even came up to her.
Yeah.
So
You take her by her word because yeah.
yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. So something's different about whatever's in my head.
And if you talk to the priestess, she also has one in her head, but she's been
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, but she's been doing it for how long? For a bit, like about a few weeks. She's been doing this shit. That shit is supposed to turn you like a day.
Right, because I remember back on the ship, I went to go get like a tablet off of a dead corpse, right? To try to get that one, what was her, the half elf who has that artifact. right?
Shadowheart.
Yeah.
Shadowheart.
I went to this other room to try and find like a key to unlock her pod, right? And I was like, okay, there's another console here, and there was another person inside of it, a pod that was in there. And I interacted with it, and I ended up turning that person in that pod into a mind flare. And I was like, oh, well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's just one of those people that are like, here, we're just letting you see.
Yeah, this is
You
how
can't save
quickly.
this person.
Yeah, this is how quickly this shit can go down.
Yeah.
But I will say, from where I'm at, there is a part of the game where it does, like, if you long rest, it will change the area, but it gives you that warning before.
Yeah.
It gives you like a little cutscene warning that's telling you, hey, if you do this too much, this area, you're gonna fuck up this area a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But it'll give you that warning. Don't worry about turning into a mind flare though.
Yeah. Long
You have
rest,
no idea how
man.
worried I was about that.
Yeah.
Only.
And if you do, then you're just a squiggle monster.
Wait, what level are you now?
You can find some weird kinky bitch that wants squiggers.
Squitters.
That wants little
found-
squiggers on them.
I found this one, what is it? It's like a tiefling warrior who killed a bunch of hyenas.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
she's a
well,
part of your party now. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
I was
pretty
like,
cool.
she's pretty cool, right? And I was like, okay, so this person has one of those little worms in her head too. So what are we doing? I'm just accumulating a whole bunch of people at this point.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are. You are the main character accumulating your harem.
Why do you gotta make it weird like that, bro?
It's not weird. It's just get the
Why you gotta
Yankee
think it weird?
get the Yankee respect power.
What you mean harem? Doesn't that mean something dirty?
I mean, it can mean whatever you want it to mean.
I think get Yankee means you're just an asshole and a Karen.
I
They are all
what all of them
Karens.
I hate the gift person that's with me. You know, the
Give
first
Yankee.
one who actually.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. You'll meet more of them.
They're all
She's
assholes.
nice.
Don't worry.
Here's the thing. She's nice. That's the
I know.
worst part.
We
Compared
went,
to her
I tried to
pe-
go to her route through, trying to get, what is it, a creche to get healed or something, right?
Yeah.
And I ended up fighting an entire like super high level amount of, what were they, knights or something, right?
The one with the dragon?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
fuck, okay,
No.
so they just want us dead. All right, don't go this route.
Ooh.
I end up reloading like 6 times and I still couldn't defeat them. And I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna have to go another route. So I went to the priestess gut to see, because I don't know why my stupid ass decided to trust a goblin, but I ended up getting tied up and chained into a freaking cell that I had to
Yep.
dislocate my wrists to get out of. And I was like, okay, well, that's not good. I ended up sneaking out of my cell, and then this fucking weird-looking ogre thing just there. It's looking at me and says, "Oh, you escaped. You die now."
Oh yeah, no, she's like she's a, and I do like that they have female and male monsters in there where it's like, oh yeah, no, this is just their whole race. Their whole race is filled with assholes.
Well, almost all of them. There's a little goblin I met on, like, you know, in the goblin party area. He's
Yeah.
like on the very top where that tower is. He's got all the books up there.
Yeah, and he's reading them. Yeah.
Yeah, he's at least smart enough to not be a total dickhead to you as soon as he meets you. Because he like starts asking you a question about like, is this an insult or not?
Yeah. And he's like, is this an insult? And it's like,
I told him no, it wasn't.
he's like, I'm pretty sure it is, bro.
No, he fell for it. He was like, oh well, the other stuff doesn't sound too nice, but this is different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I told him the same thing.
Yeah, we all told him the same thing.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
I am glad Goat told me something about someone, because when I got to that point, I was like, I don't want to lose that. I like what my eyes look like. I'm gonna keep them.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Do you want me to
You'll
spoil
find
it?
him later. You'll find him later.
He's already found him. He already knows him.
Who?
Volo.
Who?
Volo, the minstrel.
You mean the devil guy that teleports you?
No.
No. The
He's
minstrel.
at the goblin camp before you go inside.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one non-goblin.
Yeah, he's the guy with the funny hat, and he's like,
Oh, the
ooh.
bard that I just kind of left standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
I did
him?
the same thing.
Oh no, you can save him.
Oh,
Oh, no, don't even worry about that. Kill everyone and then he'll just go to your camp. That's what he did for me.
Oh no, I
what
saved
is
him.
your eyes?
Oh, I didn't want him.
what is
And
what
then
is all
he
this
just
about
appeared
eyes,
in my
bruh?
fucking camp.
Okay, what about there's a guy who's being tortured and like
Yeah, I saved him. But what did you do, Judgy?
The guy that was being tortured, I saved him. I'm not that much of an
I
ass.
literally just looked at him and laughed and then left.
Wow. What was that about?
Well, it's one because I had to play along to try to, you know, not upset the hundreds of goblins surrounding me.
You can tell them to leave.
Yeah, I tried that and then it didn't work.
Could kill them.
You can start the fight. I mean, early, but I would suggest killing the bugbear and the drow first before start killing everybody.
Right, that's kind of my goal right now. I'm like on a. This is gonna sound fucked up, but it's like I'm on a genocidal
style.
run here for these guys.
I mean, I feel bad for goblins, but it's not like a homebrew D&D where you can be like everybody's friend.
No, fuck the goblins.
I
Yeah.
don't like goblins. Those guys are fucking assholes. They remind me a lot of people I've beaten up in the past.
Also, you went in alone with Gut to have her check you out, and then you assassinated her. No, you know what
should've
I
done
did?
that.
I was like, "Hey, can you check me out, just real quick?" And then she went into the room, and then I closed the door and let Gale throw a fireball at an explosive and blew her the fuck up. Her body flew off the fucking map.
Nice.
I was like, oh well, there she goes.
Did you solve that little puzzle that the Goblin Camp has in it?
Yes, it's
Where
really
you get
easy.
into the Under the Dark.
Yeah.
The Underdark area.
Yeah,
I got to it, but I didn't explore it because I don't know what it does.
I haven't gone to the Underdark as well. There's supposed to be a treasure. Jeji might know about it.
Huh?
The treasure in the Underdark.
Yeah, I might have missed it. I got that warning to where, like, if I proceeded, I can't go back because I'm at that point I'm at the very end of Act 2,
1.
so I'm about in the,
Oh, you're already
Act
at Act 2?
1. No, Act 1. I'm almost at the end of Act 1.
Yeah.
There's acts.
Yeah, there's Act 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that they're probably gonna update this game to have more stuff in the future. Maybe.
It's do you know how many hours it is that I put
Probably a
in?
lot.
Yeah,
Probably a
like
lot.
I put in a decent amount in that first area. But I found the crew I wanted, so I was like, I'm good to go.
yeah. No, I like everybody so far.
Other
Also,
than the gift bitch.
I mean,
No.
I don't hate her. I just
I
don't care
fucking
for
hate
her.
I
She can all
want to leave her in the fucking cage next time.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna purposely get her in battle and then leave her behind after she gets down.
It's like fuck her. Wow, you guys are awful.
She called me
that
she called me a subordinate. I don't fucking take that kind of disrespect, bruh.
You're like, fuck this bitch.
The thing that angered me was out of all the characters I have, she was the first one to hit on my character. I was like, no.
You genuinely got upset. You're like,
Yeah, I really did. It's like, no. Fuck you. I'm not touching you. You're staying at camp the rest of the game.
Well, yeah.
Disgusting creature. Fuck that thing, dude.
I'm leaving her in the fucking cage next time.
Wow.
No, because
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I feel like she deserves it because, you know, this big fucking strong motherfucker can't get out of a wooden fucking cage.
Yeah.
She
think
fucking
she
deserves to
does.
stay there.
I don't really think she's that strong. I think it's just all talk.
You think it's all
No, she
bluster?
fucking sucks. I got the tiefling, the demon tiefling. That's who I like right now.
Yeah, because she's actually a good fighter.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
nice.
she doesn't go down
She's nice.
ever.
And she's a barbarian. She's got, you know, that all that multiple attacks bullshit that just deals way too much damage.
Yeah. I just gave her. You know what the funniest thing is? I gave her the clerics that were following her.
No.
I gave they're in the toll house.
Oh, you mean the ones I kind of skipped over to kill to not kill yet because I was in a hurry to get the
Oh
fucking
yeah, just
name out of my head.
just beat them up. Because if you beat them up, they have a great sword. Give it to her. That's what I did. They're hunting
Okay.
her ass, and they're going to kill her, no matter what. So just beat them up.
Okay, so do I leave her at the camp to protect her or no?
No, she wants to fucking whoop their asses. Let her have
right.
it.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
Protect her.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go against an overpowered weapon and then lose the one character I'm trying to give it to.
No.
There's this
He
great
uses it
feature
wrong.
called save and load
You know what? That's a very fair point.
that
But, you know-
Goat likes to abuse
I don't
in
love
certain
the.
games.
No.
I use it for like re-rolling. I'll like just reload a save. I'll save right in.
You
like,
guys
right
are
before-
so mean, is what Rat said. What are we mean
No,
about?
she deserves it. The gift deserves it.
The
She's
gift, the
really an
Yankees?
asshole.
Yeah, no, fuck the GIF, bro. I don't like any of them. I'm racist towards GIF right now.
I wouldn't go that far, but I don't like them.
I thought it was racist towards elves. No, I hate GIF even more.
You're like, fuck gifts.
Elves are nice, unless they're gross and they're dicks, but like just normal elves are nice.
I really only got my hatred for elves because of Skyrim's Thalmor.
Oh, that's different, yeah. Thalmor are racist.
Thalmor are fucking stuck up pieces of shit in high horses that are really easy to take them down from.
Yeah, but like Thalmor are awful. These elves, you know what they are? They're the elves from Lord of the Rings, just with less power. That's all they are.
Is that a good? I've never watched any of them. I've
Oh,
never.
Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
they're just the thing about the elves is that they're just better than you, and they don't mean to be. They just are.
Oh, so they're just quite literally just better.
Yeah, they're just built better.
They don't really. Okay, so they're just
They
physically just superior, and they don't mean to, but they are.
Yeah, they don't mean to be. They're not trying to be assholes about it. They're just like, yeah, we are superior. That's just that's a fact of life, bro. The dwarves got used to it, and they hate our fucking guts.
That's kind of funny and sad at the same time.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, men are all like selfish pieces of shit. And here's the thing, they're not wrong.
No, they're not.
We only like a few of you because you're all asses.
No confidence.
Yeah, no, we
Oh man.
look. Here's the thing, I didn't say anything wrong about the Githyanki, except that I know they're all assholes. Their
gonna
whole
start
society
coming up
is
with made-up-
built around being assholes.
I'm gonna start making like a bunch of made-up racial slurs towards the GIF.
You could
Frogs.
probably there's probably already book lore on them.
frogs.
You could look them up.
I'm gonna
don't
look them
like the
up.
GIF. I like genuinely hate the GIF right now. They're terrible. Every experience I've had with them thus far has just been the absolute worst. They're like a plague wherever you go.
And they always look down on you like you're the fucking like you're fucking
Tiny
retarded.
ass, no nose having ass out of my face, bro. Get the fuck out of here with your freaking wannabe elf ears, bro. You look like a leopard had a baby with an elf, and then it just turned into a huge homunculus.
Wow.
Over here trying to be like the Spartans with your warrior culture, but you can't even handle a worm in your head.
Yeah. No, I am very nice to the Githyanki, where I'm just like, you know, it's just their society. They're just raised to be kind of assholes.
Yeah, my goal in that game right now is to just collapse some Gith cheeks and then just like dump them in a fucking cavern somewhere
Yeah.
because they're trash.
Yeah. Also, found out that you know what? I don't want to spoil. Well, I mean, you
Okay.
kind of know from you know Shadowheart, right?
Barely.
Okay. You okay? So you don't know Shadowheart. What do you know about her?
I took her out of a pod and she's hiding something from me and doesn't want to give it to me.
Okay.
That's just about it.
And she's hiding it from everybody. It's not just you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then I ended up putting her in the camp to wait, and then it just gave it to me. My inventory is like, huh.
Oh no, it crawled to you. It wanted to be with you.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. No, wait.
I'm dead serious, man.
All right, am I being played for a fool here?
No,
You're serious?
it just
The
likes
ball
you.
just attracts to you.
Yeah, it likes you.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm farther than Goat, and I don't even know if he's fucking with you, because
You do.
I don't
You
even
never-
know if Goat's
you
fucking
never-
with you or not.
See, the thing is, like, it's probably stupid easy to mess with people in this game because there's so much to it. You just can't tell because anything can happen, and it's like believable and not believable at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Also, speak with animals and talk with every animal. Also, did you get the dog?
There's a dog.
There's a dog right outside of that town with the goblins. Those small in town. Yeah. Also, I would say leave the goblin camp for a little bit because you gotta. I don't know if you can still get the owlbear cub. Yeah, you can get it on your second playthrough.
Wait, no, I can probably still get it. I haven't really done much.
You haven't really fucked with the... Well,
Literally, all I've done is kill Priestess Gut. And free.
You might already be.
I also freed the druid, but I didn't. He's still trapped in the.
Well, if you walk out of the camp and see if they're attacking you. If they don't attack you, then you should be fine. So there's a cave with an owlbear in it. You're gonna fight it. You're gonna kill it. There's gonna be an owlbear cub that's going to start eating its mother. Leave, long rest, then go to the goblin camp, and then you'll see one of the goblins has it.
Hold up, that's not entirely true.
Wait, why?
You can kill it, but there is an option to where if you just leave it and go back to it later, you'll see that goblins killed the mother, and then you can find the hour back.
Okay, yes, but you okay, so you just have to go over there and say like, hey, you just have to go over to it and see that there's an owlbear.
Do I need animal handling for this?
Might help.
Might help you not get into a fight.
Yeah,
nah, it's okay. I'm just gonna do that thing where I cheese the game by quick saving before doing anything and then roll 100 times.
Oh, that's got me.
What do you mean?
I
Huh?
fucking hate that.
No,
I
what do you
have
mean?
like three saves. I have 3 saves labeled at conversation, reroll, and unfuck the situation. And I'll save at certain points on different things to like.
The gift.
I'm sorry. That's fucking. Oh my god.
Cheelan says the gift are future space elves that have been used as cattle by Cthulhu's and made a deal with Tiamat and are on a crusade to kill all the squid people. So they were once being used by the squid people. Now they are usurping the squid people.
Okay, so
The squiddies, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. The illithids.
Squidward is a supreme.
I don't know why, but I've had the words "affirm your mandate" stuck in my head for the past 2 days because I fought the freaking gift so many times.
You're like, you didn't have to. You can't.
I just tried to like roll, right? And I
to find the owlbear, just leave the goblin camp. Then go to that bridge that's right before the goblin camp, and then go under it, and there's going to be a cave. Go into that cave, animal handle the owlbear, leave, go up above the bridge, and then go to the right before that small little town, and you'll find the dog.
Okay.
So I'd say
You have
leave.
to show me where it is specifically.
Okay, well, why don't you bring up the game and I'll show you?
Because I'm too tired.
Okay, well then don't bring up the game and I won't show you.
And you're also doing art, and I don't want to interrupt.
You are interrupting, but you've already interrupted, so it's not that big of a deal.
Gonna interrupt your mom. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Wow, my mommy, how dare her?
I'm gonna get a gingerbread of Jedra next.
Okay.
I want it to have massive tits.
You got it, buddy.
I see Goat draw like massive tits all the time. It's like, you know what? I want something with massive tits.
Also,
I
it's
draw that all
my
the
com.
time.
I'll allow it to prove you wrong. Massive titties.
Humongous, hangalang, and little gangus.
Oh man, I see how everybody shades, and I'm like, I don't know how to shade like you. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I don't either. It's weird.
Like I've seen these professional shades, and I'm like, how do you do it?
I've seen a method where they do like cell shading and then they blend it all in together,
Yes,
and it works pretty good.
I might do
It works
that.
really good. Yeah.
You know what? I'll try that. So I'm already in the cell shading phase anyway. So
because like it's like you can really graph out where all the light and dark highlights would be, highlights and shadows, all that stuff, right? And then you can just like really blend it in where you want instead of relying on the inaccuracy of an airbrush.
Yeah.
I did it like once and it turned out okay, but that's because I only did one level of cell shading instead of putting multiple layers on it.
Also, also most of those massive titties are mine, so thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Cheelin, you massive titty. By the way, how'd you get on Gabbo's sketch anyway? That's so cool. I'm so proud of you. What'd you do? Were you just like, here's money, and then Gabbo's like, oh, thankies. I shall draw you. Hey, Macarena.
I had to do a chargeback today.
Oh, what's
from
that?
PayPal. Basically, it's like a refund from an
Uh-huh.
from yeah, because I've been waiting on an art for like 4 months, and I get no updates or responses from the artist. And I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm not playing this game. I'm just gonna get the charge back.
I mean, you could always. Did you talk to them beforehand?
Yeah. I talked to them exactly one time, and they said that they were working on it, and then I end up seeing them post like 6 other different things that were unrelated to commissions, right? Because they
Yeah.
have a whole bunch of commissions that are lined up, right?
Oh, who's
And,
this?
Some Discord artist that was in a different server, right? And this artist has basically just kept everyone waiting for way too long, right?
Mhm.
And it's just it's irresponsible. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a charge back.
I'm sorry.
And
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't make anybody wait that long. I apologize, Cheelin.
no, what? Not
No.
was it you?
It
It
me.
was,
I understand. It's been too long. I'm fucking with you, Dragon.
Oh well, no, it's not you, Rat. It's someone else. From you guys don't know this person, and I will keep their identity secret. But basically they just kind of promised a whole bunch of stuff that they couldn't keep, basically, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not really gonna start beef about it. I'm just gonna get a charge back from PayPal, and that's that.
You paid last month. You paid last month, and we've been talking about it ever since.
Well, the thing is, like, this artist hasn't worked on it at all, right? They just kind of
Yeah.
kept everyone waiting, and then I don't know how to really explain it. They just do everything that's not relevant to what their business is, because it's supposed to be, it's advertised as a little business of theirs, right?
Yeah.
And it just ended, it's just like a bad experience. I was like, okay, cool. They don't communicate with anyone. I'm not the only one who's having this issue. They don't do any updates or anything. You just basically have to hope you didn't get scammed, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like that business model. So I was like, okay, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. What about me? The thing about me is, I'm streaming almost every week. I'm streaming almost every other day.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're at least showing that you're doing something, right?
Yeah. I
And
mean,
you're at least actually doing your job as a commission, taker.
artists. Yeah.
Yeah. So like you actually hold to your word whenever you say, okay, I'm open for commissions. I'll get them done as in a timely manner.
Yeah.
Like I get it takes time to do it because it's not something that's fast, right?
Well, it's not
So-
only that; it's not my job. This is
Well,
not.
yeah, I know it's
Yeah.
it's not your job because you work at what was like a food market, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
so like this is like a side hustle for you, but even then you're still working on it and actually making progress. Whereas
Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank Rides Dong again for the latest commission. By the way, that he paid for to help me get my AC back up. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Just wanted to say thank you, real big thank you to him. He really didn't have to. They should be coming out tomorrow. So hopefully by tomorrow or some other time, because they did come out today. and they said that our thing was flooded. So our drainage valve for our AC was flooded. So it had to lower on its own so he could fix it. So fun. So we'll get it taken care of by tomorrow. My AC, my air conditioning, Sheila. Sorry, I broke your train of thought, man. I apologize.
Nah, it's all cool. But you said ride dongs again, and that kind of just kind of cracked me up a little bit.
He's got a great name.
That's a username.
Yeah. Real cool guy. I really appreciate him.
What's funny is because I know what he's referencing. It's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a very unfortunate name. A motorcycle. But yeah, no. See, because like even if it's a side hustle for you, you actually, actually do, your commissions and you keep people updated or posted on stuff like that, and you actually communicate. So this artist that I'm talking about doesn't do that at all.
Oh.
So, yeah. And I'm like one out of I think it was 4 or 5 other people who've been having the same issue where there's no updates on whose stuff is getting worked on. We don't know what's going on.
What were you getting commissioned anyway?
I can't say that on stream.
Oh, it was a naughty commission. I get you.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, me being part of a group of people who are having the same issues, just basically telling me, all right, yeah, no, this is not really worth risking getting scammed for, basically. So I went to PayPal today and did a chargeback thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do these artists get commissioned? Exactly. It's Jesus Christ.
Basically, there was a Discord, right, for a 3D model that I own. It's the one that I use for my Twitch streams, right?
Right.
I think you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That Discord server has a channel in it for artists to advertise in.
Right.
Right. And it's just labeled as, like a commission market or something, right?
Right.
And this artist, I saw them. They had some good prices listed, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll send him a message, and then we'll, do a commission. Because my first time was actually a pretty good experience. It was a YCH. It was like a $20 thing, right? And they got it done in 4 weeks, right? Like, okay, cool. That's all right. So they're an actual, they actually do their job, right? And then I go for a second one about a month and a half later, right? So that's the one I'm currently talking about.
Right.
I just got a chargeback for. And that's when the problems started showing, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I haven't had any communication or any updates, neither has everyone else, and we don't know what's going on. And then we just see the same artist asking for more commissions in the advertisement channel, and we're like, okay, hey, you have 5 people waiting here. What are you doing? You're just gonna overwhelm yourself, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. Sounds like they're in a pickle and a bind, and they haven't been doing their work either.
Yeah, basically. So we just don't know. So I just ended up, it's whatever. I'm not gonna make a war over it. I'm just gonna try to get my money back.
Fair. But yeah, I mean, I probably need to do your character here or something like that. Give them an angle or something like that, being like, hey, could you... Ooh. But I gotta get these commissions done first. I would rather get these commissions done first. And hey, you never know, another person could commission me. Like Jedra could commission me, or a new person could come in and be like, hey, I like your stuff. Gosh.
Actually, I was gonna bring up from the situation that I'm kind of in. If I do end up getting my money back, I was planning on commissioning you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, because I can actually trust you.
Yeah. And you talk to me every other day.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're friends, and I can trust you, and you actually do your art stuff when you can. Like, I know it takes time, and it's not something you can rush, because I do that stuff too. And it's like, I understand. So, just as long as I'm actually getting some sort of feedback to know I'm not getting essentially scammed.
And here's the thing: if at all you're like, "Hey, go, I need my money back. I made a mistake. I need my money back." I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm giving it back easily. No questions asked. Well, I mean, I am going to ask after I send it. I am gonna be like, "Hey, man, everything okay? Like, I already sent it, but I just want to make sure everything's cool." Normally, I just ask. It's like, "Oh, is everything okay?" I haven't had a refund yet.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing.
The only time I ever had a close to refund was one person being like, this is not what I asked for at all. And I had finished the piece and I was like, oh. And then I completely changed it. So I was like, okay, how about now? And they're like, oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Was it like a miscommunication situation?
It was, I did not draw in the style she was looking for.
What do you mean? That doesn't make sense.
I draw in a very specific style, as you know. She
Right.
wanted me to draw in this other artist style. I did not know that prior.
Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. This person wanted to have you try to replicate someone else's art style instead of going to the art style that she wanted to?
To the artist that, yeah, because the artist that she wants is too expensive.
Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of strange because trying to adapt to a completely different art style is like essentially trying to relearn your entire everything.
Yeah. Well, some people can do it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I've done it one time.
Yeah.
But it was for like a shit post, right?
Yeah. Good, I know you're half done, but oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Sheila wouldn't do that to me. Or would she? Who knows?
Well, taking this back to the whole YCH thing, I was working on one. That's what I was thinking about earlier as well. I am working on one where it's like a military themed one, you know? Like, how we have Humvees with like the machine gun on top?
Right.
I was thinking of like doing like a YCH for someone having their character behind the gun. Like a cool war picture, you know what I mean? Like they're saluting towards the camera, real cool, like it's Call of Duty.
Right. Yeah. That would be cool. I think that would be pretty dang cool.
Yeah, it's just a matter of actually
doing it.
Well, it's not that I can do it. It's just I'm trying to figure out how I can make it to where it's not trash because I'm not used to drawing inanimate objects. I'm used to drawing bodies, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So this is kind of more of like a challenge for myself personally more than anything because I'm not too good at drawing anything that's not a living thing. Ow, my neck.
I can use a little of it. Anyway, I'll use a little change. Well, the years stop coming and they don't stop coming. Bad to the rules, they hit the ground running. Did it make sense not to hit the bomb? Ain't got the bomb, the head gets stomped. Don't much do, don't much see, so much on. Taking the back street. Never know if you don't go. Never shine if you don't glow. Hey now. I thought I could get it all in one go. It's so hard.
What is?
Oh, that song. Oh,
I don't really know the lyrics of that song, but I've heard it so many times.
I literally had the Shrek CD, and it was my favorite song. until
Truckers love.
someone stole it from me at Boy Scout camp. Camp Davy Crockett. I don't fucking care. Fuck them. They are thieves. This was years ago, by the way, when I was around 13, 14. Don't leave your CDs out at camp.
I don't think anybody has to worry about that anymore. Nobody uses CDs much anymore.
Don't leave your iPods out. Don't
Nobody
leave.
even uses those anymore.
Don't leave your Walkmans out.
I don't even know what a Walkman is.
Walkman is the tape with the tape and everything.
Oh, I have one of those. It's like my dad gave it to me.
And
Like
that's
a
a
little
walk.
cassette player, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's, they're called Walkmans because it's the company that makes them.
Oh, mine's not Walkman then. Mine's just like a cassette player from the early 90s, like late 80s era.
Yeah.
So you'd like sit it on the table and then press a button, kind of, like those old
Yeah.
movies where they're interrogating the criminal, right?
Your
And they have
left
the
bumper
thing.
died? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Bitch, I buy CDs every time. I don't do well with digital.
I mean, yeah, I still like CDs because it's just, they're nice. I have a few in my car.
You know what I like? I like when CDs have the inside case that has the little like thing of like here's all the songs and stuff like that. What is it called? Like it'll have
Like
album
a track list?
a track list inside of it, but it'll also have like exclusive pictures and stuff like that that can only be found in the CDs.
Right.
Like,
I have
they have-
one of those.
Gorillaz has a one where they have a special artist doing half of them,
Right.
and like they have a new artist who does like different illustrations of the Gorillaz, and then like I think Megadeth had a whole cover inside of their one of theirs where you fold it out and it's just this long painting of the entire band and everything. This is pretty cool. I love little things like that. That's why I hate that everything's gone to digital, because I'm like, those things were so cool.
I have a record player and I have some vinyl records.
Hey lady.
Cool bull.
The extended Lord of the Rings soundtrack had the Elvish, Dwarf, and Mordor speech lyrics for the songs. Dude, that's so cool. Alright, Rat, if you need to go back, go back. Night night.
Hey,
Sleep
Rat.
well.
Sad Rat left. And
Oh, I don't think they left. I think they're just lurking.
well, no, I think she went to bed.
Oh.
No, night night. No, night night. You're not going to bed. You can brush my hair. Touch me anywhere. Imagination, that is your creation.
Rat's still there, you see what I mean?
You said lurk, so I was like, oh, okay. So yes, hello lady, how's the kobold?
Wow.
Am I allowed to post link to art I made and posted? Hell yes. Thank you for asking. We do appreciate it. If it's something we don't like, we'll just get rid of it, and then you will be soft banned.
Oh.
No need for that. You got some muscle right here. I'll be like a bouncer. It's like, you're not on the list, kid. Get out of here.
Get out of here. You're my doll. You're my.
Dude, could you imagine if Mario was a bouncer?
I can imagine it very well. It's very easy.
No, like the Brooklyn Mario.
Hey, Luigi. I'm a bouncer now. Mario. What do you mean you're a bouncer? Do you bounce all night or you do this and that? No, Luigi, you idiot. I stop people from going into clubs. Oh, it's pretty boring, Mario, gotta say. That's actually kind of disheartening, you know? Hey, it gives me 3 figures, so can't say anything bad about it.
3 figures? That's like nothing. 3
What?
figures.
I don't know how much
Like
bouncers
$100
get.
a year.
I don't know
Girls
how,
making like this.
how much bouncers make.
I'd assume it's gonna be at least 5 digits.
5 figures. Okay.
Yeah, maybe like 30, maybe 50.
Okay.
Depending on if you're like going for like a high priority person, it's probably gonna be like 6 figures or more. But
I
I guess it
mean,
really depends on who you're protecting.
I don't think they're making. Well, some
it
of
really
them.
depends on who they're protecting.
I mean, that's 6 figures is house buying money right there.
Well, you can buy a house with
5. Yeah.
5 if it's like high end though. I'm gonna look this up. How much do bouncers make? Okay, anywhere from $9 to $21 an hour.
Hey,
So average is about 35 grand a year. Okay. That's not much, but I mean, it's livable, kind
Yeah.
of, almost.
look, anything's better than 0.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, that's gotta be such an easy job. You just stand there and look intimidating. I would make that job so easy, bro.
Why don't you try?
Because I don't think there's any clubs near me that need a bouncer, and if I do, it's probably, if there are, it's probably a strip club, and I don't want to go home smelling like a whore every day.
You don't have to smell like the strip club when you're a bouncer.
Well, the thing is about the bouncers over here, it's so freaking hot outside that they have to stand inside of the club. So there's like an
yeah.
airlock area. How do I know?
pretty
I've been to
hot.
like 3 of them. Yes.
Wow. Good morning, Zarin. I like your art so far. Thank you. I appreciate you, and your art looks good too. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hello, Zarin. Hello, Vamp.
I had to get patted down by like 3 bouncers one time.
And they were like, "Look at this guy. He's got something."
Well, they thought I did just because I was wearing a leather jacket and it was kind of cold out. So they had to pat me down to make sure I didn't have any weapons on me.
Damn.
It's part of their job, you know.
Do you have any? You know what? I don't know if this is a cool question to ask you, Jetty. Do you have bouncers?
At the casino?
Yeah.
We have a security team.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you work at a casino?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Is it fun?
No.
Oh.
I work in food and beverage. It's never fun.
Yeah, he's got to make everybody's food.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's not fun at all.
Yeah, and not
I
only
used to work at
that,
a restaurant. That shit sucks.
yeah, especially when nobody actually wants to be there. That's the worst of it. Like, if they were working for Gordon Ramsay, they want to be there. They working at a
I
casino?
would not want to work.
I would not want to work for that, man.
I would be terrified.
No, I mean
every
if
day
you're
of my
there.
life.
No, but if you're there and you chose to work there, you'd probably be excited. You'd be hyped.
If
Wouldn't
you
you?
chose to work for Gordon Ramsay, you'd be considered a masochist.
I mean, those kids seem happy. Those kids seem very happy.
Yeah, because they're kids. He's actually pretty easy on kids. We're grown as adults. Have you not seen Hell's Kitchen?
I don't like his food. Damn, Cheelin.
Damn. I've actually never tried any of his food, so I don't know what it tastes like.
Cheelin is just like savage over here.
I haven't heard the word savage used in a long time. I just got thrown back to high school.
Bro, I use bro all the time.
Well, bro doesn't go out of style.
True.
Bro's been used since like the 60s probably.
Yeah. Oh, Helly was watching that video of like toys from the 60s and 70s and all the eras. And do you know what the hot toy from the 60s was?
Was it like the little nuclear engineer kit for boys?
No, the hot toy was an Etch-a-Sketch.
I had one of those.
Yeah.
That was a fun toy.
And they were gonna go. They were actually gonna go bankrupt. And do you know what saved their? Do you know what saved them?
What?
Toy Story.
Really?
12 seconds
yeah.
in Toy Story saved them.
Yeah, there was an Etch-a-Sketch in Toy Story.
Yeah, I remember him. I just
They
didn't know that
named
was.
Sketch,
Yeah.
or they referred to as Sketch.
Yeah.
Just real cool friend.
I like the scene where he draws a gun, like for the quick draw.
Yeah.
That was a cool scene.
Yeah,
It's a
that,
good
but
pun.
it's great. But that one scene saved their company from being bankrupt.
I'm just realizing that whole thing was a pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick draw.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my life is a lie.
I'm using all of my brain now.
I'm making 10,000 calculations a second and they're all wrong.
You're watching from bed. That's what's happening. You doing grayscale? No, I'm just doing the shading first. It's not really grayscale. And also it's
Oh.
purple.
Shading first. I should try that actually.
So what I do is I fill in like this, and then I erase.
This is Clip Studio Paint, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been thinking about buying it, so I gotta make like
Well-
that YCH and then save up money for the one-time purchase.
You can probably do this with Krita.
Oh, I know, I can. It's just Krita's very inaccurate with the lasso tool, right?
Well, that's why I don't use the lasso tool. Do you know what I
Or not
use?
even- What do you use?
So I make the line. So like, let's get rid of this so I can show you what's going on. So you see the lines, and make sure
Yes.
they're not broken. I deselect, and then I go to the selection bar on the bar up top, and then I select all.
Huh.
And then
Okay.
what I do is I get the little wand out, the little wand, and then all I do is bam. I just go to it. I go here to the line section, and then I click outside of it, and then do it like that.
Huh. I wonder if Krita has that feature.
So
Probably does. I'm gonna have to look this up real quick.
you can either do it like that, or you can do it the other method where you just have the wand out and it's just black. You have the black lines, see?
Mm-hmm.
I've selected everything. Now I just hit hold shift and I get that plus sign on there. You see that little plus sign on there?
Give me a second for the stream to catch up. My internet's kind of slow. If I can. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So you hold down shift and then you can use it to click it. And then you just click where you're not going to have it. Then you make a new layer. And then all you got to do is you go over to the selection bar at top, and then it'll say invert selected area. It'll say invert, or it'll say something of that line, and then you do that, and now you have filled it. And what to do cell shading, you do this. So you make a color you're usually going to use. I always use this. A lot of people use hot pink as well, because they don't use hot pink.
Yeah,
Hot pink hurts my eyes. Very light purple, rarely ever use immediately. Because I still use it, it's just not an immediate use. So I can select it at any time. So when I want to select all for the shadows, now I just have a thing that I just select now.
Okay.
Yeah. And now I don't go outside of what I selected.
That is so helpful.
Oh boy, there's waiting there for you. America. Never do. I know the rains down in Africa. But yeah, we have a loss prevention over there at the store I work.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about the loss prevention is we're also doing loss prevention when we're not doing anything, just in case. We gotta keep our eyes open for people that are suspicious. Do you know who looks the most suspicious?
People in very baggy clothing.
Yeah. Do you know who's walking around in very baggy clothing?
Some random guy, I guess.
No, the loss prevention people. They're trying to look like street people off the street. So they people that just walked in and everything. They're not look like, so they can blend in with the crowd. So it looks like they're criminals walking around, looking, because they're looking for, so we're supposed to be like, hey, what's going on? Or like, how can we help you today? And the loss prevention people are just like, hey, so sorry, sir. We're loss prevention. We're doing our job. Sorry.
That's funny.
Yeah. So it's just like, I'm trying to do my job where I'm just trying to stop, people from walking out with stuff, or just like whenever I see people that are eating, that makes me so mad, because they're not paying for it.
Right.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, they're not paying for it unless you stare them down. Like,
You just gotta make them uncomfortable enough to pay.
yeah, to be like, hey, or like, hey, we're not supposed to, you're not, have you paid for that or something like that? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm going up. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, what else do you need to get? I can help you out and everything. You're supposed to annoy
Did
the
I
shit
tell
out
you
of
the
them
good
with
news
kindness.
that I got my van fixed and is now Speedy Van?
Hell yeah, Ash, nice. Yeah, you're supposed to annoy them with kindness. And a lot of times it doesn't work.
I don't really understand why people go ahead and steal stuff. Because, like, if you just can't afford it, don't try to steal it.
Because they don't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know they don't care, but it just really doesn't make sense because when you get caught, not if, when, you get in some pretty deep shit.
Their answer is don't get caught.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I know it's just like, what's the best answer? They think they won't. It's as simple as they don't think they are going to get into real trouble. They think it's going to be a slap on the wrist and nobody's gonna care. Instead of being the actual bit where literally some guy was gonna walk out with $200 worth of food and the cops immediately got him. They immediately got him, and now he's being booked for 4 years.
damn.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
At least that's 4 years he's gonna be guaranteed food.
Yeah.
And shelter.
Yeah.
It's
Which I mean,
unfortunate.
yeah. Go ahead. You were saying something.
Huh? Who?
You.
Me?
Yes, you.
What do you mean?
You were saying stuff, and then then I cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Cool. So this is what you do with shading like this. Is this what you were thinking of?
Yeah, because like when I tried shading long time ago, right, when I was like kind of trying to figure it out, I used the airbrush, right, but I didn't have it highlighted like you do right now, like the whole thing outlined, and it would always bleed off the side of the edges, and I have to go back with an eraser and then try to clean everything up, and at the same time try not to screw it up.
Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Oh, look at that. All screwed up. Boop. Boop.
You hit the undo button,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. It's just I don't really like using the airbrush for shading. It's tricky, real tricky.
Yeah, well, hopefully now, and if the wand is kind of being a funky wonky with you, that's why the eraser is way better than the airbrush.
Mm-hmm.
The soft eraser is way better.
That's what I've discovered. I like to use that a lot more because it softens up the edges.
It actually
And it
softens up the
actually-
edges.
Yeah, and it doesn't just like smudge everything in a terrible way.
Yeah. Yeah, like smudge everything in a terrible way is a good explanation. We had free samples today of BioLite. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's let me look it up. You might have seen a bottle.
BioLite?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's bioluminescent bacteria and it glows blue.
It's a drink.
Oh. I'm over here thinking it's like a little light, like an actual light.
It's it looks like this.
Let's take
It's
a little
called
gander.
Liquid IV. It's supposed to help you out after workouts and make you feel good.
Oh, what the? Liquid IV.
The IV in a bottle is what they call it.
What?
They
So
say
it's
it's like the newest big sports drink, and I had it today.
Just drink water, bro.
Yeah. What?
That,
What the fuck is my chat saying?
hold up.
Brad makes the biggest peens, I guess. I don't know.
Vampiric.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I do use Krita as well. Unfortunately. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think the only reason I've got Krita right now is one, because I'm broke as shit, and two, it has an animation feature, which I kind of want to learn how to use, but I don't know if Clip Studio Paint has an animation feature as well.
It does.
Okay,
It
then,
does. It's just way more. It's just way more difficult. I would suggest learning tweening because it's just a lot easier as far as everybody's said about it. So tweening is what like 3D like the VTubers have.
Oh, that's the no. I don't really like that.
Yeah.
I'll go with the challenge and try to learn the hard way. That's usually how I do things.
Yeah.
Because tweeting just looks off to me. It's like a deep fake, but you know, kind of weirder.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
What the?
What?
Rat says something about, is that a sexy dragon raider? What do you mean?
Is that a sexy dragon raider? Oh, Dazzy emotes. Oh. Oh, the Dazzy. Oh yeah, that's Dazzy. I don't know nothing about Dazzy. I don't follow Dazzy.
No, that's not me. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
it's
talking about.
yeah, I don't follow Dazzy. They're very popular. I just not my cup of tea.
I would never draw my character in that pose. It's a bit too feminine.
I mean that he's got big strong femboy vibes.
Dragons are the same. You have triggered me. I'm coming after you now.
He's a good being. Yeah. I mean, he could be. I don't know nothing about him. I was there for 2 streams and it's not my cup of tea.
I don't even know who that is, so I'm just gonna continue to live on in bliss.
I don't have a problem with them. If that's, I just haven't really. I really wasn't vibing.
Yeah, no, I clicked on the thing to check out their channel, and that's not my thing. Nope. That little model he's got looks kind of weird.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, not my thing.
I mean, my model is kind of weird. I gotta make a 3D model. I want to make a 3D model of goat.
That'd be pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Masquerade goat would be pretty good. But everybody wants the book goat. Everybody wants book goat back. They want huh?
I don't know if this might be a stupid idea, but I can kind of picture this like you get a model from War Thunder and then just slap your face on it and call it a day.
Wow.
It's like Battleship Goat.
Wow. Wow. How dare.
What?
They won't sponsor me. Come on.
Well, I'm just saying go get the model and then you can like put your face on it.
True.
And then like every time you talk it like, I don't know, fires a cannon or something.
True. True.
Like every
Goat,
syllable.
it's
it
okay.
fires
You
a
don't have
cannon.
to be the defensive about it. You're good, man. Okay. You don't have to be so defensive about it. Okay.
Who's defensive?
Me is what Cheelan say. I'm being defensive about it. Weird.
I don't know what you're being defensive about.
Oh, the he's just not my cup of tea. Where it sounded defensive.
Hmm.
Yeah. Instead
Back in
of
high school, I had a teacher call me defensive, and I was like, I don't really understand where that's coming from. But she went in there and threw a little curveball and said, "You know who else is defensive? The weak." And I was about to beat the fuck out of her, but you know,
wow.
morality kicked in, and I
Wow.
didn't. Yeah, she was a bitch. I don't like her.
Yeah. I mean, most people are shitty. It's just
Yeah,
like,
no,
why
that-
would you say
that
that
got
to
me.
a student? Like, what
Like
the
I was
fuck?
just there, and she popped up next to me, kind of startled me, you know, because she just like materialized there, and she's like, "Hey," and I jumped a little bit, and she's like, "Why are you so defensive? You know who else is defensive? The weak." And I was like, I don't know, that got me uncontrollably angry.
You don't say that to a kid. You don't say that to anybody.
Yeah, no. I kind of just sat there and just raged in silence, though, because you know,
Yeah.
I'm not about to get a court case over that.
I might have spaced out and missed some context, but that sounds like Jumpy not being defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I got startled because she was just, you know,
She was
Yeah,
there.
that's not
right?
what being
Like-
defensive is.
Exactly. So she called me. She's like, "Yo, hey, why are you so defensive? You know who? You know that whole shit." And she called me weak for it. I was like, the more I thought about it, the angrier I got. And yeah, I was like, okay, well, that's how it's gonna be. And I couldn't really do anything without getting
Aramorph.
either in serious trouble or anything. So I just kind of had to sit there and just silently be extremely angry.
Aramorph goat. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, Chief.
What's an aeromorph?
Oh, you kind of have to now.
No. No. I don't have to. No.
You've already got the other two. You have to complete the trifecta.
I
What is
don't
an
need
aeromorph?
a
You gotta do it, go.
boat aeromorph.
I don't think he really wants to. It doesn't
You've
sound
got the
like it.
boat, you've got the train, you need the plane.
Uh,
That rhymed.
uh, that
Wait, plane.
yeah. Okay, aeromorph is air. So people sexualize and make a B-52 bomber into a girl.
Why?
I'll show you.
No, I believe it, but I mean, what do you mean?
Well, I've seen two different styles of it. There's when they do like the idea of a plane and not just aircraft, sometimes other vehicles or of different kinds. They take the idea of it, but it's just an anime girl, but with a bunch of hardware strapped onto her as an outfit.
Yeah.
Or it is like a furry is an anthropomorphic animal. An aeromorph is an anthropomorphic plane.
Okay, so it's like basically Transformers but horny.
Here you go. I sent an image of the Transformers but horny.
Oh, I hate that. Is that an F-35?
Hey, at least it's not JJ Jet plane.
At least
Who?
it's not JJ Jet. Do you want to see JJ?
Wait, is that the one with the really cursed face on
Yes.
the front?
Yeah.
You want to see it? You're
No,
like, no.
No, I don't think I do. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here. They look like they're trying to be sharks, but not at the same time.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Because of their design.
These are very crusty images.
Oh, because I got them off Google Images, and I don't know why. They're not bad images.
They're
The
terrible,
actual-
You're right.
Yeah, Let's see if I can
This-
go. Yeah.
This bothers me. What the fuck? I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a fighter jet the same way again. This is
Here's a
terrible.
better one that isn't as crusty. Acknowledge my sketch, goat. Where's your sketch? Oh, thank you, Aeromorph goat. You know where to put it, rat. You know where to put it, rat. That second image isn't as crusty.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so there's an F-22 in the middle. I recognize that because of the air intakes that are supposed to be his shoulders.
Yeah.
I can't tell what the other two are. I think the other one's a... Oh no, that's a B-2. Oh my god. And then the one to the left is... What is that? I can't even tell. Is that an F-14? That's an F-14, I think. It has to be.
It has NASA on there.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. What is that? Is that the rocket plane?
Thank you,
That's
rat.
something.
Girls, they wanna have fun. All girls just wanna have fun. I guess I am now Aeromorph. Alright, pick out a plane.
No, no.
No,
Don't do this.
it's a 20-minute
become
sketch.
plane?
It's a 20-minute
Go
sketch.
become plane.
Oh
Well,
my
you gotta
God.
pick out a plane, rat. Or I'm going to see if the AI can pick me out a plane.
So I have a plane to use.
Oh no. An F-22. I was thinking,
Brad.
Oh, it's an F-22. Are you kidding me?
make the peanut a bot. Atom bomb, no.
Okay,
Wow.
you can't put an atom bomb on an F-22.
Well, let's see. What's the plane you're thinking of, lady?
I can't remember. I don't know the exact designation. I believe it's a Heinkel Lurch. I might be misremembering the name. It is a
Heinkel
very
Lurch.
strange plane.
Strange planes are probably gonna be... I don't know what you'd do with that. Okay, so this is a 20-minute sketch of,
Plane
Oh, no.
Heinkulurch. No. No, Google has no idea what I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
I think I know what the plane to the left is. Hold on, I have to look this up.
I can look. up the plane
NF-15.
Thank you.
B.
Thank you, lady. I appreciate you. Unless Rat has a plane.
F-15. B. There's no way it's not the F-15. Hold on. Why am I
Wait.
so interested in trying to find out what plane it is?
Why do you care so?
'Cause
You're the one
I'm-
who's like, this is cursed, and now
It is
you're like,
cursed, but at the same time, I love planes because planes are cool to me. I wanted to be a fighter pilot for the longest time, but
you saw that video of lots and lots of planes, and you're like, hell yeah!
no, I went to air shows and everything, and
Oh,
I think that
I also did.
what really made me want to be a fighter pilot was when they demonstrated the F-22 Raptor, and that thing was fucking mint.
I saw the blue. What are they called?
Blue Angels.
Yeah, I saw the Blue Angels.
They fly the F-18, I think it is. Or is it the F-16? Hold on. Let me look this up. I think it's an F-18.
I remember them. I sat in one of their cockpits because they let everybody sit in their cockpit.
They never let me do that.
Yeah, no, they let all the kids do it. They let.
Oh, well, I wasn't a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid. I was a kid when it came out. Yeah,
I
they
remember they
let
played the
all the
radio
children
transmissions.
sit in there. All the children for scouts sit in the plane and have a fun time.
Yeah, no, these are F-18s. Yeah, okay. God, that's such a beautiful plane.
Would Go be a biplane because he's also a boy kid? Shut up, Ed.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with Ed.
So, Goat,
Yes.
I have sent you a picture of the first plane I mentioned.
Okay.
I have also come up with a second option.
That thing's so cool. That
What is
thing's
it?
hilarious.
What is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
a
love
VTOL
that.
aircraft.
Is it a Harrier?
No,
Is it
No.
an F-35?
No.
It's like an SU something. Is it Russian?
I'm curious. I want to know what it looks
Yeah, I
like.
want to know what it is.
Later, you want to show him the image?
there you
My
go.
God, this is like a cursed version of planes, like the movie.
There is a picture of the plane and its name.
Where?
Oh, I have only sent it to Goat. I could probably post it in
Let's see.
second.
Inkel alert.
I'm like just now realizing what your profile picture is, lady. It's like the little kobold in front of a pile of gold. Them big ol' eyes.
Putting it in voice text.
Right under the other cursed planes. What the fuck?
This is a. This
That's
is.
That is a
amazing.
real aircraft
This is a
that
real
was
aircraft.
actually produced.
I think I remember seeing this in like a YouTube video somewhere. It was like a propeller in that big ring, was it? Was it
Yep.
like yeah.
That is where the propulsion comes from. I think it's probably 2 rotors.
Right.
Love. Yes, baby, I see you. You just a cutie.
Oh my god, dude.
You are a cutie. You woke up for a little bit. You woke up for a second. Need some help falling asleep again.
You talking to a dog or something?
Stuck in the alley.
I know.
I'm a little confused right now.
Talking to Al Scratch.
What? Like on the phone?
I have no clue, to be honest.
So I might redeem a 20-minute sketch as well. I just don't know what I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I had a second plane.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, I like the Zwilling.
Big old German bomber, I think that is, or is that that has to be a bomber.
You know what's super fun about it? It's 2 bombers strapped together.
Yeah, it's one of those during that weird point in time when they started strapping planes together.
Yeah, it's two bombers strapped together, but the middle wing is a modified one that has a third engine joining them.
Right.
Also, none of them exist anymore, I don't think. I think they've all been destroyed. I can't remember. The last time I looked into them was high school.
Hold on, let me just Google this real quick. HE111Z. Okay. Do we have any IRL? Any left? Well, there's nothing but pictures of old ones from the war. So I'm assuming. Oh, there's one. No, that's just the regular one, not the Z.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there's one. Oh wait, no, that's just a scaled down model. Wow, okay, I don't think there are any that exist anymore, any real ones at least. Huh.
Yo, what's up?
My favorite plane has to be, like from this era, the World War II era, it has to be the B-17. It's just a very mean looking plane, I love it.
Hello, Solus.
B-17. Is it the B-17L? I don't know. B-17. It's got the big old ball turret underneath. It's one of the later models. Wonder how many of those did we make?
I won't be up for long, guys, because I got work in the morning at 10.
Right.
Not my choice. Not my choice. I would have choose not to. But they were like, do you want your hours this week? And I was like, yeah, sure. I do. I've just been listening to Bardcore all night.
Yeah, I think this willing would be fun because you can have one of them be Goat and the other be Marichan.
True. Yeah. So what's up? What's up? You're just tired of my tired ass titties. No one's tired of your titties.
Titties.
I'm gonna bully you, Goat.
Why?
Because I'm gonna redeem a 20-minute sketch. That's how I'm gonna bully you.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough.
Forgive me.
Also, I want to say everybody, Ellie is amazing, and I love him very much.
Is Helly here?
Oh no, Ellie is is going back to sleep.
Wait. Are you and Helly in the same house right now?
No, we're our own VC. So you can have VC on phone.
Oh.
so that Ellie can get some rest. Ellie likes me on call with her.
Yeah. This is the part where I drop 15k.
Oh my god.
Got it. I'm sorry, Goat.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm not.
Don't worry.
Same as last time, right? I ping you up in that channel.
You know. Yeah. When my viewers are not sorry for who they are. They're all degenerates. Ellen
Hey, you take that
degenerates.
back.
Ellen degenerates.
I'm not.
Yeah. You're completely 100% fine then. Yes, Ed. What's up? What's up, Ed? I'll probably be going to bed in just a minute. We'd get a raid anyway. Yes. Chillin'? I just want to say, we. Also, guys, if you didn't know, Helly is beautiful. Well, I know it.
Well, I don't really have much of the art for this one because my old laptop kind of just stopped working, so I can't recover files. That sucks.
Oh.
Looks like I'm gonna have to use some old art references for you, bud.
It's okay. Look, I've literally gone with no references before.
It helps to have some, because it's, you know, thinking is hard.
Yes. Yeah, agreed. Guys, if you wanted to know who this wonderful brazier, this wonderful bust is, it's your good friend Sheila. Just remember to throw them some shekels. Give them some
I'm
love.
going to bed.
Alright.
I'm getting sleepy.
I'm also getting
Good night.
sleepy. Night.
There we go.
But why? Because I said so. Night, Ray. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed as well. but I did want to because I've got work tomorrow. Unintended work.
4 in the morning. That leaves you with about 6, something, maybe 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, it's
5
hours.
actually. 5 technically. I don't know.
Bro, don't ever tell me the odd.
I'm just trying to math in my head. I'm not good at math.
I just saw your Spider-Verse character. Love the concept. Thank you. Thank you. But the internet didn't give a shit about it. The internet's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about it.
Classic internet.
And classic internet, you put hours of One Piece, and you're like, you put way too much time into One Piece, and then they're like, don't even notice it. You make stupid little funny meme. You
Do
get
you put
immediately.
hashtags on your posts?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I think it's because Elon Musk has kind of screwed with the algorithm, so
Either
you can't
that.
really.
Either that or they never, or nobody cares. It's as simple as that. Like, it's as simple as, like, because it's also on Reddit, you know? I put my art on Reddit, and no, nobody gives a shit.
Well, I do.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Gotta support the homies.
You cute. You cute, Rat.
Should probably.
Should probably.
I don't know. I guess it's just about getting lucky, I guess.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is that people could be doing anything. People could have just looked at it and then been like, that's cool. And scrolled on by. And it's been like, you know, not my cup of tea, but cool anyway. Like, I think it's pretty professional looking, but, you know.
Yeah, it is. Don't worry, it is. But it's like, I guess it's just about what, people see and how often they see it. Or how many people is actually being shown this stuff. Because I'm looking at your post here, and you're only getting somewhere around 300 per post.
Yeah.
300 views.
Which may be because maybe I'm on a blockchain and I don't even know it. It's as simple as that. A blockchain that was years ago, and maybe I said one thing that somebody was like, no.
That's why I tend to just not say anything.
Yeah.
Platforms.
Yeah, I mean, as simple as that. Like, maybe I followed someone that everybody's like, no. And I never unfollowed them. And then because blockchain was a big thing, like a few years ago when Twitter was big.
Mm-hmm.
And like, could have easily been that. Could be just nobody likes my stuff. It's as simple as that. But hey, you guys like my stuff, so I don't give a shit. Well, I mean, I do. Because more audience means more retention, which means more commissions, which means more money. And I could possibly, travel, do this for a living. not have to worry about expenses and stuff like that. Like, being an influencer, as much as I think that, like, oh, I saw that video that was like, that's gone viral of this woman being an entitled piece of shit, where she goes into a Target and tries to make a music video. And then they're like, we're gonna call the cops on you. And then she freaks the fuck out, being like, oh man, they're this racist security guard. It's like, no, they just don't want a liability in their hands.
Right.
Yeah. It's as simple as you did not ask, you did not tell them what was going on. You just went there and you tried to make a music video. And here's the thing, it wasn't like one or two people where they could like reasonably be like, oh, okay. It was all of like 20 to 30 people. So it's like, But I mean, you might want to look it up yourself.
I zoned out hard there for that last bit.
It's all good.
Kind of just like snapped back into it.
Snap back to reality. Oh.
There goes gravity. Screw gravity.
I mean, if you want to. It's your life. Live it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a heavy situation, though.
I mean, the time it takes to do anything around around gravity is just insane.
I don't really gravitate towards it.
Yeah. It's hard to it's got a lot of, rules.
Too many.
Too many rules. 3 very basic ones and then many others that follow. Alright, who are we gonna raid?
I don't know. I got nobody online. You're the only one.
I got somebody. I love the... He's such a weirdo. Nope. Nope. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you.
No problem. Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. It's coming along pretty nicely.
Yeah, it is. That cell shading kind of thing really turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
And then you just like, yeah.
Soft shaded it into something like this, yeah.
I need to learn this kind of shading. That's something I want to practice. Probably tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, alright, guys. Night night.
Good night.
Stay amazing. Bye bye.
My brain.